Hi. Hi, I'm Karen, Mark's wife, and he asked me to do a 10-minute yoga break for you guys. So, I am a certified yoga teacher. I've been teaching yoga since 1997. I'm also a certified melt instructor. I've been teaching melt since 2015. This is not intended to replace any medical advice that you've gotten. If you have a sore back, sore shoulders, hip, knees, ankles, feet, please take care. If anything doesn't feel right to you, please stop doing it. Let your breathing deepen as you do your practice, and let yourself relax into it. All right, so here we go. Scooch back from your desk a little bit, so you got a little room in front of you, and slip your shoes off if you feel comfortable with that. Socks are totally fine, but you might want to take off your socks too and just like get your feet back out into the air. You know, spring is coming. I mean, one thing we can do is go outside. So, take your hands onto your thighs and let's warm up our spine a little bit. So our hands are down towards our knees. We're going to sit ourselves up. So as opposed to sitting back in our chair like so, we're going to lengthen ourselves up, and you might need to bring your pelvis slightly forward to the middle of your chair. If you're back at the back of your chair, it's going to be hard to do these first few moves. So scooch yourself up if you need to. Hands on thighs. We're going to do a seated cat-cow. You're gazing straight ahead, breathe a breath in. Exhale, draw your belly in, round your spine. Your hands will slide forward over your knees. And then inhale, slide the hands back, lift your chest up, look up, arch your back a little bit. Exhale, round again, draw the belly in. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck and head. This is much more about your ribs and your low back stretching out than it is about getting your neck or head to move too much. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, round the spine, draw the navel in, shoulders soften, chest softens. Inhale, lift right up. Draw your shoulder blades together a little bit. Lift your chest up, take a breath. And then one more time, exhale, round your spine, draw your navel in, extend your arms out a little bit. And then inhale, lift. And arch your spine, roll your chest forward, slide your shoulders back a little bit. Now, take a breath in, reach your arms forward, turn your palms up, and just open your arms wide to the side. So here you are, you're stretched out wide, reach out for your fingers. Just feel that lovely stretch along the whole inner surface of your arm to your palms. Now, pull the shoulder blades together a little bit, lift up, bring the arms back, look up. And then exhale, you're going to bring your palms to prayer pose. Just look down a little bit. Inhale now, turn your palms up. Stretch first wide side, breathe in. Exhale, just open the arms back a little bit. Roll the palms up, lift the chest up, and open up through that heart center, collarbone, sternum, breastbone. Exhale, round the upper back. Bring the palms right together. Let's do that 2 more times. Turn your palms up. Open the chest, lift up, look up, stretch yourself now right through to that back bend. Lift the navel, don't overarch your back, don't push into the low back. In fact, lift your chest a little more, relax your shoulders down and stretch out through your fingertips. Exhale, round, round, round. And now one more time, keep the navel in, so you got a little core action going. Stretch the arms out, lift the chest up, look up, take a breath. Exhale now and round the spine. Gently, gently. Easy does it. Easy does it. Goes a long way. Bring your hands to your thighs and lift yourself right back up to sitting. Now, let's do a little work for our hips. You guys probably don't know, but I had a hip replacement in my left hip 5 months ago. I have very tight hips. So, we're going to do this with an ease to it. So I'm going to start with my right leg. That's still my own physiology. Flex the right foot, cross the ankle to the knee. Now, keep this right foot flexed. Hold on to that foot. Now, some of you guys, your knee will probably be dropped right parallel to the floor. So this whole figure 4 situation is completely different than me. Very open, I'm super tight. Now, some of you guys look a little bit like me, no biggie, don't worry about it. We're gonna wrap that right hand around that right leg. We could lift it up a little bit, breathe in. Everybody's gonna do this, even if your leg is super open. Exhale and release it a little bit. Lengthen your spine. So we're gonna lift that right knee up a little bit, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Draw your belly in, lift up through your spine. 2 more times, inhale, lift it up a little bit. It's nice to stretch your hips, even tight hips. Exhale, relax a little bit. Do that one more time. Inhale, lift a little bit. Exhale, relax a little bit. Now, for those of you that have that really open hip situation, you guys might want to reach forward. So for those of us that are a little tighter, we can reach forward, but you see, it might be a little less. Some people might be able to really reach out there. So you decide. For my hip, this is about what feels good to me. Lengthen up through the spine, extend out through the chest, take 2 breaths here. If you can go forward and it feels like a great hip stretch, go right ahead. Breathe out. Take 1 more breath, lengthen. You could relax that left arm down onto the thigh, down onto the shin. Breathe out. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Notice the right foot's flexed the whole time. It's really essential to keep that foot flexed for good knee health. All right, now take that leg slowly off, especially those of us that are tighter hip. Lift it up, we're gonna flex the foot. We're gonna point the foot. We're gonna flex the foot and stretch it straight out in front of us. Pull that kneecap up, lift your chest a little bit, and then bend the knee and put the foot right down. If you got a little cramp in your quad, just massage that out. All right, let's do the other side. I'm gonna turn to face you. Lift that. Now this is my bionic hip, so it's even tighter than the right one. Let's lift the left leg up, flex the left foot, and cross the ankle to the knee. Now, one thing to note is make sure that the supporting leg, that's the right leg, the foot, the knee, and the hip all stay lined up. Flex the left foot, grab a hold. Now, if you can't grab a hold of the whole foot, make sure it stays flexed and rest the hand on the thigh. Most of us can grab a hold. We're going to take the left hand around the leg. We're going to lift it up a little bit, breathe in. Exhale, release it down. Now remember, even if your hip is really open, the shin is parallel, the thigh is parallel to the floor, still lift it out of the stretch a little bit. Exhale, relax it back into the stretch. Breathe in, lift it up a little bit. Just getting a little movement, increasing a little fluid in the hip joint. Exhale, relax it down. Oh, so good, right? One more time, breathe in, lift it up a little bit. Exhale, relax it right down. Good, now, let's go a little further. So, we're gonna take ourselves and forward bend a little bit. Now, you guys are probably gonna go further than I can. We're gonna lift up through our chest, breathe in, and then exhale, lengthen ourselves forward. Take another breath in here. Exhale, keep the chest lifted, reach the arms out. One more breath. Let's relax the hands down onto the leg. Breathe in. Exhale. Now lengthen yourself back up. Slowly, now I have to go really slow on this side. Slowly take that leg to parallel. Interlace. We're going to flex our foot. We're going to point our foot. We're going to flex our foot. Grab underneath the thigh. Now just to get our knee back on track, straighten out the leg. Lift up through the chest. And then bend the leg right in. Bring yourself right back down to sitting and just sit for a second and notice now how your hips are feeling. Let's do one more thing. So I'm going to turn back sideways so you can see me sideways. And this time we're going to stand up. We're going to do a downward facing dog with our chair. So turn to face your chair, bring your feet about hip distance apart. Reach your arms up overhead, breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees, put your hands right down on your chair seat, as wide as your chair is. Round into cat pose. Lengthen into cow pose. Now stay in this long spine and walk your feet back. Stretch your arms forward and lengthen yourself out in down dog. Take a deep breath in. Take your upper arms, wrap them outward. Take your shoulder blades, wrap them around towards your armpits, and relax the neck and the top of the shoulder. Take another deep breath. Exhale, draw your navel gently up and in towards your belly. One more breath. And now, walk yourself right up to your chair. If you like, one last stretch. Take your forearms down onto your chair seat, rest your head down on the chair, and take a couple deep breaths here. Now, if you want to stay here, stay here. Breathe your 2 breaths. If you'd like to bring your hands down onto the floor, you could stay there. Hands on the floor, head supported. Breathe here. And if you feel like you want a little extra, you could roll yourself all the way down and take 2 breaths. So now everybody, whichever one you like, 2 inhales, 2 exhales. Breathe on in. Exhale fully. One more breath. Exhale out. This is so nice. Bend your knees, everybody. Roll yourself up. Place your hands back on your chair and stretch your arms straight. Now, lengthen out your spine. Walk your feet back up and into your chair. Bend the knees just a little bit. Walk your hands up your thighs and come on up to standing. Lengthen yourself up. Now be careful if you have a rolling chair. You want to make sure your chair does not roll away from you. All right, so let's turn around. Take ourselves back down into our chair. Rest our hands on our thighs. Close our eyes if that feels comfortable for you. Let your exhale out. Feel your inhale fill your lungs. Soften your belly. Let your exhale out. Feel your inhale fill your lungs. Move your rib cage. Exhale, release the air out, follow the action. Relax your shoulders, your jaw, your tongue. Soften your eyes and your eyebrows. One more inhale. One more exhale. Slide your eyes open. All right, thanks for taking this 10-minute yoga break. Bye.